My name is Joe, and I have a story to tell, by Sagar Castleman. I don't remember life before the picture. My name is Joe, by the way, and I'm here to tell you my story. So I started in a pitcher. It was pretty nice, actually. The intermolecular distance is just perfect in liquid form. My best friends, the particles, were nice and happy. By the way, I have about 300,000 particles, so don't act as if you're cooler than me. Speaking of cool, let's see what happened next. Okay, so next thing I know, I'm just poured into an ice tray. I'm still in liquid form, but my particles aren't too happy about this. Just being put into this little container, not too good. Okay, now this is just plain not fun. This is torture, actually. Freezer torture. So, we were put into a freezer, and without a second thought, just left there to freeze. Now, my particles were definitely not happy about this. Their intermolecular distance was minimizing, and they were getting more and more anxious by the second. "Bob, personal space, please," I heard one yell at another. Soon, they were getting so close together that they weren't even moving, they were just vibrating. I had officially become a solid. Okay, so finally, enough with the torture. Yoo-hoo, time to celebrate. So, I come out of the ice tray and I'm put into a glass of orange liquid, hopefully orange juice. So, immediately, as soon as I'm out, the intermolecular distance starts expanding, and already I'm happier. I'm starting to melt, and my particles are very happy to start moving a little bit. Pretty soon, the orange juice has been drained, and I have melted, and so there's just water. And so I was pretty happy by this whole liquid change thing, but really, this wasn't going to last for long. Okay, so I'll take a moment to notice how this glass is only half full, unlike earlier. I wonder why. Suddenly, I have less water than before. Less liquid, more air. And it was now that the glass was completely empty and I had turned into completely air that I realized what was happening. I was officially evaporating. Yep, that's not good news, trust me. At least I thought it wasn't, but actually, it's not so bad. I was nothing. I was air, which I think is nothing. It's a property of matter, sure. But also, it was more than that. My particles were, their distance was too much. Some of them seemed to have, disappeared almost, and they were, wild and loose. Their movements were completely random, and some of them had completely stopped, and even, stopped talking. So I don't know about this. I felt, wild and loose and free. As air, well, I decided to use that as an opportunity. I traveled the world, I saw many sights, and then one day, things began to change a little bit. It started like a normal day. It was a nice, peaceful day. I think somewhere in California this happened. I'm not sure, though. I'm still not too good on geography names. But I was floating up in the sky when I went a bit too high. Because when I came down, I was rain. Okay, yeah, so I'm actually pretty happy about this, because liquid is my favorite form. So, yeah, I suppose it was good news, because I was rain, and I like rain. It's a form of liquid. I'd never been that before. In fact, the only liquid I'd been was when I melted into the glass and in the pitcher, although the ice tray sort of counts, I suppose. So my particles had sort of got their mind back. The intermolecular distance was closing, but not like a solid. I had condensated. I had turned from air back to rain. And I lived happily ever after. Thanks for watching. The end.